If you usually have long sitting hours, it's most likely that you have tight hips, and maybe due to that, some pains in other body parts as well, like your lower back, your knees and ankles. You may be feeling general stiffness in the body when you get out of the bed in the morning, or maybe when you get up from your office chair or from your car after driving. Namaste and welcome to my channel. I'm Kanika and I'm going to give you 5 easy yoga poses that you can try 3 to 4 days a week and feel the difference around your hips. Do a basic warm-up before you move into these asanas, and always remember, listen to your body. These asanas can be performed as such or with some modifications as per your own comfort. So let's just get started. The first one is Titli Asana or butterfly pose, for which we are going to bring the legs out and bring the sit bones on the mat, bringing the legs straight first and then bend your knees, bringing the sole of the feet together. You can catch your feet with the 2 arms and try to lengthen your spine, keeping the shoulders open, and stay. Keeping your eyes closed. Now, if you're comfortable, you can bring your feet a little more closer towards the groin. Catch your feet again and try bringing your knees more down, lifting your spine a little more longer. Keeping your eyes closed. Keep the attention on the breath. Just simply breathe into the pose. Stay for minimum 30 seconds. Here, if you want to go a little more dynamic, bring your knees up and down and stay. Remember, keep your feet a little away from the groin or a little closer as per your own comfort level. Our second pose is yogi squat or malasana, for which we are going to bring the legs open, hip distance, bring the feet away from each other, moving at an angle of 45 degrees. Your heels are closer to each other, right? And then press down into the mat, keeping your spine long. You are here. Your spine is long, and placing your palms on the mat. Now, if this feels comfortable, try bringing your elbows on the inner side of the knees, arms in prayer, and bring the knees away from each other and stay. Keep lengthening the spine, chest is lifted, and stay. And stay. Now, you can hold on to the pose for around 30 seconds minimum. You can also sway side to side if that feels comfortable. Just gentle swaying. And stay. If this feels too much or very intense, we are going to use props. You can grab your yoga blocks or again a cushion, pillow, or whatever is available and comfortable for you. This is a foam block I'm using. I'm going to place it below the hips, right? And stay. You can stay here and hold. If this is too deep again, use another block. Just place it above it, and stay, and hold. Just be comfortable. Once you feel you are comfortable here, just remove the block gradually and do it with a single block and then with no blocks at all, just by yourself. Third one is Anand Balasana or Happy Baby Pose, for which we are going to lie down on the mat. Keeping your lower back grounded, bringing both the legs straight. You're going to bring both the knees towards the chest and then gently bring your knees away from the rib cage. Gently hold your feet and bring your ankles just above the knees. Keep your lower back grounded and stay. Breathe into the pose. Again, you're going to hold it for minimum 30 seconds. You can also gently roll side to side, just to massage your lower back. It's a very relaxing pose. You can keep your eyes closed and just enjoy the hip stretch. Now, if it's too tough to bring both the legs up like that, you can keep one leg down and you can start with only one leg. Bring your knees closer to the chest, take the knee out away from the rib cage and try to lift the feet up, bringing your ankles just above the knees. You can hold it from outside or you can hold it from inside. Just make sure your ankle stays neutral and your feet is not rotating or inverting to one side, right? You're here and stay. Once you become comfortable on single leg, then again you can try with both the legs and stay in the pose. The fourth one is supine pigeon or Ekpada Rajakapotasana variation. So for that, again, we are going to lie down on the mat. Keeping your lower back grounded. Knees are bent, feet hip distance apart. You're going to place your left ankle just below the right knee, bringing your knees a little, pressing downwards, away from the body. You can stay here. This creates a figure 4 with your legs, right? That's why it is also called figure 4 pose. You're here. If you're comfortable, take few breaths here. To intensify the stretch a little more, lift your right leg up and grab your right thigh from behind and try to press the legs towards the chest and stay. Again, hold on to the pose for minimum 30 seconds. And repeat the same on the other side. Placing your right ankle just above the left knee. You can stay here, pressing your knees a little away. If this feels comfortable and you want to intensify your stretch a little, lift the leg and hold the back of your leg, of your thighs, and press it towards the chest. Stay. You'll feel the most here. Yeah. Stay and hold into the pose. Our fifth and final pose is reclining bound angle or Supta Baddha Konasana, for which we are going to move down again, keeping your spine grounded, bringing your legs bent, feet are hip distance apart and a little away from the hip. Bring both the feet together and drop both the knees away from each other. Bring one palm onto your heart and one palm onto your abdomen and simply stay. Keeping the attention on the breath. Breathe into the pose for minimum 30 seconds. You can always increase the distance of your feet from the groin or bring it a little more closer as per your own comfort level. Also, if you find it tough to bring the knees down like that and you feel it's more stressful, we can always use some props. Here I am going to use simple yoga blocks. These are foam blocks. Simply placing them by the side of the hip on each side. You can also use cushion or pillow or maybe roll a blanket and place each one by the side of your hip, right? Just see wherever you feel comfortable and adjust and relax. Just simply enjoy the pose.